are back and it's super late, super early, whatever. You can decide yourself, but we are going to Long Beach. Before that, we have testing. The date now is the 31st of March, so we are kind of 2 weeks ahead of schedule, 1.5. So we have some testing to do. We have catching up with the guys, a bunch of stuff we need to do and go over. So we're heading to the airport now. I'm gonna try to vlog a little bit more. So we'll see how it goes, but for now, let's get to it. Yep. We're leaving.
Going somewhere. Going to sunny California.
Let's see
what it is, to be honest with you. We just like started.
Boys are bad. Yours have to go height-wise.
Oh, got dirty already.
Yep.
Happy with testing, Chris?
Yeah, testing went well. Actually, what do you think about the changes for this year?
Oh, it's we coming for you guys. That's for sure.
It's easier to drive, isn't it?
Yeah, way easier.
Yeah.
Way easier.
Like way easier to drive, fully committed. Yeah.
100%. We coming for you, boys. Watch out. So on the way back home from testing, we stopped by our good friends at ACT and look what we picked up. Fresh flywheel for the Supra that I'm gonna bring back home, since my flywheel that's been in the Supra has been in for 2 seasons and it was just time for a fresh one. So thank you guys, appreciate you. Oh, hi! Alright, so we are out here at Apple Valley Speedway. Apple Valley Speedway, yeah. When this is getting released, you guys already know, but we knew ahead of time. But we got invited from Ron and Connor to go out here and hang out with them because we didn't have anything else to do. So they brought out Rome's, not pro car, I mean practice car. And Connor's gonna do some testing. He needed some more seat time in a left-hand driven car to do some more chases and get the feeling of it. So we're just here hanging out, spectating, talking shit, just having a good time. It's always cool to be here. Sonny and Ben is here too, and a bunch of friends, so it's gonna be fun. So let's see what we can do. During ride-alongs with Connor, let's go! actually snowing too. But
people here go nuts when it snows.
yeah, I'm like, what the fuck again? But yeah, we are in California, so it's not that common. But either way, yeah, it was fun. I crashed Rome's car, so that was cool. No?
Is that the car you're driving, Connor?
Hey, what happened down there? You're supposed to stay on the black stuff.
But it wasn't bad. It was a side skirt and a front bumper came off,
it
but
was nice.
the car is all good. So he laughed about it, thankfully. I hate borrowing cars, and that's the reason. But it survived. It's still good. No hard feelings or whatsoever. So always cool testing new cars. I do love it, but at the same time, it's a love-hate relationship to it. But we did quite good. I haven't done a lot of driving on that track, so was a handful to get used to both the car and the track, but still a lot of fun. So thank you, Rome. Appreciate you, bud. Here they come. Alright people, we are all set up and ready to kick off Long Beach. Everything is good to go. The boys has gone through the cars. And we have a very decent spot this year. It's very close to going out on track here. Also close for people to run over to spectate or watch. Cars are looking very good, and super excited to kick it off. And, yeah, what can I say? It's been 2 long days just waiting and setting up things and going over stuff, so tired of waiting. I want to drive. That's kind of it. There's not much to do. The parade is soon going. We have drivers meeting in 7 in the morning tomorrow, so that means we going very early, and then it all starts. So it's gonna be fun. Let's do it. So we'll be in the parade. You guys, we'll take you guys on the ride along. Chris will be filming the whole parade, so let's do it. A good time. We definitely got some attention on the way, right, Dodie?
Just a little bit too much attention. Holy crap, I was trying not to run people over the whole time.
Yeah, that was crazy. Woo.
How was it?
Hey! Good to see you.
Good to see you. Look at this backdrop. Welcome to the 21st season of the Formula Drift Championship. The streets of Long Beach is ours. That's right.
All right, so first practice session is over, and it's been very good. We have kicked in 4 laps. Car feels great. I feel great. Everything is going good. Had some decent chase runs. Could always be better, but leads are pretty solid. Feel good. And everything, but unfortunately Odie hit the wall I think Rudy spun or hit the wall in front of him and he had nowhere to go. So yeah, it's not looking great, but the guys will, it's more cosmetics, so they will figure it out. There's a break now, so hopefully we can get him out before for the next section.
Welcome everybody, as it is a beautiful day here on the streets of Long Beach. That's right, we are back at it like a track addict. 21.
Good morning, it's Saturday and it's competition day in Long Beach. Well, car is good to go. It's an early one, I'm tired, but I'm sure as soon as the visor goes down, we are focused and ready. So let's see what this day brings. We have Rudy Hansen in top 32. Should be a cool battle. Can't wait. I'm excited. I want to kick this off so bad, and yeah, let's go for it.
As we are getting ready for our next battle, and who do we have here? It looks like Rudy Hansen. Talk about Rudy Hansen, and he is going against Simon Olsen. Here we go, Simon Olsen out front. Simon Olsen fuel suspension, S chassis, really came together last year for him. Now let's see how he transitions. Rudy Hansen, a shallow line into that third outside zone. I mean, this has now become Simon Olsen textbook, given the marriage of him and this car. It's a match made in heaven. I mean, this is just, it's so great to see Simon. You know, he kind of struggled with that Supra, and then finally he says, you know what, let's try this. And here we go with the second half of this battle. Rudy Hansen will lead Simon Olsen, chasing him down. Let's see Rudy with the clean air. I bet he's really going to throw it out there. Just Rudy going full tilt. Whoa! There he is. I told you he's going to back it in. And he comes up a bit short of the second outside zone, but now going into the third. Now into that final inside clip. Simon looked a little caught off guard on that final inside clip, but I think he was maybe startled a bit after that initiation going to that first outside zone. No. All right, here we go. Slide him left for Olsen, right for Rudy Hansen. I think you know the outcome. There it is, the Norwegian driver, Simon Olsen, gets the win. Past Rudy Hansen again. Rudy Hansen making the jump from prospect to pro. He is a pro rookie. Well, here we are. Long Beach, can you hear me? The world is watching right now. So many different countries being represented. These two gentlemen are not sharing a car. We're gonna get one of the cars out here in a minute, but I'll introduce you to the Norwegian driver first. He pilots a fuel suspension GT Rado, almost looks identical to this, but a little floral yellow for your diet. Make some noise for Simon Olsen. Those guys had a real tough time. Are you ready to get down, Long Beach? Make some noise. My man with the blue and yellow jacket sticking out like a sore thumb in a sea of black jacket. Look at this guy. He's got the black hat, though. He's locking it down. Yo, look at this dude.
Matching bag, too.
Woo! So, moving on to our next battle here. Looks like we got Simon Olsen pulling up, and he is going against Robert Thorne. +1. Here we go. Simon Olsen is going to lead Robert Thorne, giving chase. Simon Olsen, watch out. And Robert Thorne, this newly developed vehicle, you were giving it definitely some accolades here. And look at that, Robert Thorne comes up a bit short on that first outside zone. Big angle there from Olsen.
Whoa!
You see Robert Thorne, good proximity, but look how locked and loaded Thorne is. Looks like he maybe got off a line there, and Olsen dialed. Really good line there by Simon Olsen. Now Thorne will be out front. See if he can better that. It's going to be a hard act to lead as opposed to follow. So Thorne.
Yeah.
So here is the second portion of, and this is Olsen and Thorne. Remember, they had contact, and they are going to run a sight lap here because that is definitely a significant amount of rain. It's not just the spitting. You could actually just see the actual raindrops versus a mist. So they are going to allow them to have a sight lap. Look how loose this is for Thorne. And this could benefit some of these drivers. Like I said, James Dean, this very well might help him.
Yeah.
You know, being just, oh, and see, look how slick that is. Oh boy, here we go.
Well, especially a fresh rain after, you know, like this has been laid down. Honestly, after it rains a little bit more, this can kind of grip up again once that top layer of oil kind of comes off. But for right now, this is drifting on ice.
Thorne with a traditional racing background compared to, you know, the Norwegian pilot who's, you know, familiar with driving in the rain and even the ice. So that, I know, you know, both him and Freddie have been doing a lot of ice racing over in Norway. I saw Castor was over there, Brandon Sorensen was over there, a lot of guys going ice drifting. So that was definitely cool to see the camaraderie there. But right now, here's the second half of it. That ASM, BMW, Robert Thorne, Simon Olsen gonna chase him down. We saw a phenomenal lead run by Olsen on that first battle. Now it's gonna be a slow trickle here. Similar to the rain, it's gonna be a little wet, a little slick, and Thorne slowly navigates into that first outside zone, almost like slow-mo. As Robert Thorne crawls his way in, just walk it like a talk it, into that outside zone 3. And it is just so into that last out and say inside clip. Oh boy.
The hard part too is, you know,
you had a dry run, you had a wet run.
I know. And they got out there when they would have gridded up, it would have been still dry. So they're running dry setups, the suspension, the sway bars, everything is set up for the dry.
And now here are these guys, you know, out working in the rain. All right, slide up left for Olsen, right for Thorne. And it looks like Simon Olsen will get the victory. And I have to assume that's going off, you know, one had a phenomenal lead run. Like you said, that outside zone 2 to the touch and go was locked and loaded. And now here in the wet, you're dealing with what you're dealt. And both of them are on the same track, right?
Yeah.
So,
The conditions obviously soggy, but Simon doing a lot of driving during the off season. And Simon, you said you're not terrified to go out on this already treacherous track.
With this weather condition, it's quite hard, but we have a good team and they prepared me for this for a long time. So I'm guessing the off season is coming good in hand now. We are prepared, so it will be good. But it's easy to do a mistake or something, but I'm feeling good.
Jared?
Diego Higa joining us here in the bleachers, cheering on his fellow competitors. Diego, he's cracking doggy. Thanks for joining us, sticking around, cheering on. He's band drifting. Here we go. We got Simon Olsen coming down the chute. Nick Novak into that first outside zone. We're on their way on in, and look at this. Simon Olsen, I mean, he's driving like it's not even wet at all. Again, this ice racing paying off. Nick Novak, you can see him turn on. You can see him turn on the water fountain out back. And now into this final inside clip. I mean, look at that. Olsen is driving so well in this wet. Nick Novak, like I said, you got Norway versus Vegas. And here come the boos. Gotta love that. Novak and Olsen. Let's alternate the order. Novak will now lead. Who's going against Gucci? We're gonna get a victor here. Nick Novak coming out, Kenda tires. You talk about, again, the variety that everybody's running here. Little feint entry by Nick Novak. He initiates and throws it out, corrects a little bit here. But Novak, boom, goes hard into that wall. That can throw him off, but Simon Olsen still on pace. Olsen still keeping it going. Oh.
You know what?
That could have been a lot worse. It could have been, regardless. Olsen got banged up a little bit, but guess what? I think that's gonna lock it in, seal in the flavor for Simon Olsen. I believe Olsen's gonna win. We'll make it official in just a moment. All right. Oh, here we go. Let's make it official. Slide him left for Olsen or right for Nick Novak. One more battle to decide who goes into our Type S top 4. And Simon Olsen gets the win. Olsen versus Gucci on one side of that Type S top 4. That you know, he's in the wet, he's in the rain. But the way Simon's been driving, I don't know, man. He looks like a salamander out there, just living right at home, just wet, slippery, and ready to mingle, man. He's down. Here we are, Simon Olsen on the line, Ken Gucci chasing him down. Windshield wipers are on, and we are sending car ready to spar. Ding, ding, here we go. Top 4, Type S. In this corner from Norway, Simon Olsen. In this corner, Kenshiro Gucci, representing Japan and America. Olsen comes out in that field suspension, S chassis, looking a little drier. Look at Simon Olsen looking a lot more confident. Little handbrake pull to massage it into that first outside zone. Gets it out there, taps that back left bumper. That bash bar takes it. Oh, Gucci straightens up, but you see him try to regain that position. And Simon Olsen out to the last outside zone. Hits a little late here, so that's gonna definitely throw both of them off. But I think you really do have to modify according to, and right there, just going from that black asphalt to that concrete, it's gotta get slick. And that's what Odie was talking about. So
now we're gonna swap them around. Hopefully Simon can keep that momentum going. I think Ken's got some things in his bag of tricks.
Yeah, I think Ken with the fresh air, he's like I said, hopefully it comes together for him. This Toyota GR86 running the 2J, he's back with Gretty. Just a lot of things are comfortable with him, but as he said, still needs to really come together like Velcro. We'll see if he can stick it. Here we go, Ken Gucci out front. Can we kick it? Yes, we can. Here we go, Ken Gucci, Simon Olsen. Chase him down, field suspension, GT radial. Now into that outer zone. There goes Goosh. Ooh, he goes in hard. A little bit of correction there. First real damage we've kind of seen to Ken Gucci's new ride. Into that last outside zone. Look at Olsen. Just the composure there, just waiting. He's in the waiting room to see if he's going to advance on into the finals. Olsen finishing 4th overall last year. Ooh, not the best line from Simon Olsen. He did have good proximity and did mimic Gucci
through the last part of that zone, so still have a little bit of work to do here, as both drivers needed to improve in a couple of sections, but it looks like
Bakchis and Olsen. So check this out. So Simon Olsen gets the victory, but now Simon Olsen, James Dean, both these guys, you know, you got Norway, you got Ireland. These guys know how to drive in the wet. Everything that's transpired, and we are sending cars. Look at that. Headlights are on, it's dark. Make some noise! Here we go. Again, James Dean, Simon Olsen. Olsen leads now coming down into the chute. Look at the puddles. This looks like a splash zone, not a drift zone. Going into that first outside zone. Here goes Simon Olsen spraying it, looking like a rooster tail. Into the second outside zone. One of the wettest events we've seen in years. James Dean, the Fondang Ford Mustang, as Simon Olsen goes in that third outside zone. The rooster tail spray looking more like jet skis and boats that belong in the Long Beach water or the ocean around that final inside clip. Jacob, that was insane.
Let's go.
Let's go I'm gonna water ski behind that thing, dude.
I'm down. I'm right there with you.
Dude, we can skimboard, looking like Austin Keene out there, man.
We're not dealing with smoke trails, we're dealing with rooster tails. They are spraying water like crazy.
Looking like jet skis out there, cigarette boats. We have one more half of battle to find out, or are we? Odie Bakshis locks in 3rd place. And now we're looking for the winner. Definitely brisk right now. So who do we got? Now it'll be James Dean leading. Simon Olsen. James Dean after quite a tumultuous week. The RTR camp. Von Gitt Jr. cheering him on. Ben Hobson making his pro debut, not making the cut into the 32. Remember, in just less than a month, we will be in Atlanta for round 2. Here comes James Dean, the AutoZone Mustang RTR Spec 5 FD. The roasted marshmallow Mustang. A little bit of correction there from James Dean. Trying to go in that first outside zone. Simon Olsen out of correction. James Dean hanging it out quite a bit. Here comes Simon Olsen. Get his first ever victory maybe in Formula Drift. James Dean, good angle. Simon Olsen pedaling it with the proximity. Almost impeding that and exceeding the front wheels. Here we go, bringing it on home into that final inside clip. Look at this, we got James Dean and Simon Olsen crawling their way across that finish line. What the heck is going on?
What is this? What is this? I came to California for sunshine, and what I got was an incredible battle in the wet.
Absolutely. And the rain stops.
Of course. Our judges right now, we're wading through some puddles to get back to the judging devices here so we can get a decision in. Vernon may have blown away in the wind. We're not sure. We're looking for him. Everybody give it up for your finalists here in Long Beach.
All right, let's get this going. Finishing 3rd place here at round 1. The streets of Long Beach, AutoZone, presented by Type S in the field suspension, GT Radial Vortex Supercharged S15. 3rd place, Odie Bakshis! And your winner here at round 1, the streets of Long Beach, AutoZone, presented by Type S, is unanimously James the Machine Dean! James Dean, after being on fire on Tuesday and now in the rain, the flames are extinguished, RTR ready to rebuild, gets the win at round 1, and the points championship heats up after it literally heats up under the hood, now cooled down, and of course, second place, field suspension S14 from Norway, make some noise, Simon Olsen! What a great assortment of drivers, but again, this gentleman almost one step away from getting that first ever win, but what a talent, what just a great combination of formula. Second place here, another field suspension, GT Radial S15, Eno Soil, make some noise. Get on up here, the salamander. Yeah? Simon Olsen! Simon Olsen, get up there, buddy. Dude, what a weapon in the rain. Woo. Sorry, slippery little suckers. There you go. That is for you, my friend. Hold it up. Look at Larry. Look at that. Feel 2 and 3. Simon, just this close, man. I mean, you were dialed in the rain. It seemed like that last run, you just exceeded James Dean just a little bit too much. But what a crazy event.
Yeah, there's not much you can do with a three-time champion, I guess. But we pushed hard, but as soon as I was in the chase, I couldn't see nothing. I got all the water in my face. I tried to wipe my visor at the same time while e-braking, clutching, giving it gas and everything, but he got the better. It was tough conditions for sure, but I'm super proud of the team for keeping the car running all the time. Odie with 3rd place, that's a really great start to the season, so I'm super excited for what's to come.
Congratulations. Simon Olsen, 2nd place here at round 1. Congratulations, you're 1, 2, and 3. Again, there you have it. James Dean, Simon Olsen, and Odie Bakshis. Send it! Get some brand of champagne.
sir. I know you.
Go, Jared!
That was good. Thank you very much. All right, now we are in the car on Sunday, going to the airport. We're tired. We're actually super tired. We of course had to celebrate a little bit yesterday, and what can we say? It was a lot of fun.
Really good time.
Good time. Now we're heading out. As you guys already know, we got second place in Long Beach, and super stoked about that. Maybe it doesn't look like that right now because I'm very tired, but it was a good event. OD got third place as well, so it's a good one for the team, and it's gonna be it's nice going into the season with a strong finish like that in Long Beach. That's like almost getting second place in Monaco in Formula 1, so it's definitely huge. So thank you to the team, the guys that are behind everything and make the car works at all the time, for always having our back and doing what they do best, making sure that I'm sharp and positive and everything. So thank you, and see you guys in Atlanta.